What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me? All right, sweet. Yeah, boys. So, found out earlier today that I had one of my SPS colonies was not doing too well, and I thought it was because maybe I changed up my lighting and well, not my lighting in general, but I had changed some settings. I had bumped some things up and changed my lighting photo period. And I thought that it was going to cause some problems for some of my SPS. Well, I started seeing just two of my SPS colonies, mini colonies, started to show some weird signs. And this morning I went ahead and pulled out one of the colonies and I dipped it. And wouldn't you believe it? I had some flatworms on it. So I ended up dipping all of the SPS colonies, and to come and find out that only two of them had any flatworms on it. But I am not one to take a chance, and I don't want to take a chance with having them breed a whole lot in the tank. So what I'm going to end up doing is dosing FlatWorm Exit. So FlatWorm Exit it is. So I got two of these guys. Not cheap. Not cheap. And considering I'm going to have to do 5 of these in order to hopefully rid myself completely. So yeah, so I'm going to be dosing this in the next 5 seconds or so to the big reef, and we're going to see how many flatworms do I really have. So someone says, let's see, roofing with, it said it won't kill acro flatworms. Yeah, I got 30 gallons of fresh salt water mixed up, ready to go. And I have my carbon reactor online. I'm going to take it offline in a few seconds. I got a whole bunch more carbon here that's pretty much ready to go. I've already washed it. It's in the bag inside of here. So when I'm finished, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw that in the sump. And I got 30 gallons of fresh water mixed up. So my flatworms are the acro eating kind. So I'm hoping that, I'm really hoping that FlatWorm Exit is effective on acro eating flatworms. It would suck if it's only good for like stupid planaria or something like that. But you know what's funny is that my fish are almost 90% wrasses. And it actually, they're not really going after these guys as much as I thought they would. Like if I squirt some of it off and I get them in the water column, I see them pop up. I see some of them are there. But I don't see them actually like actively picking at them. Yeah, Awoken, you're right. They do have toxins. So reefing with your mother is saying that it won't work. That, let's see, the flatworm exit is not going to work for aqua eating flatworms. So, I mean, it's telling me that here that it works on flatworms. I don't see anything on the box that says it won't work on acro-eating flatworms. Do you guys have any experience with it? I mean, I just bought it today. I could take it back. Never use it for SPS flatworms, so you don't know. But see, here's the thing. I don't know how I got them. I mean, I buy all my corals from trusted sources, and I've never had a problem with flatworms before. I've dealt with them before on previous tanks. I mean, heck, I had flatworms and the little red dots on all of my corals at one point. So I actually have levovisimol and some of that heartworm medication as well. So I'm curious why I'm getting kind of reefing with your mother saying Salifris website says it won't kill them. Yeah, Reggie. So yeah, those were some maricultured frags. You know, I did a really great cleaning on those guys, but I wasn't sure exactly what. You know, I don't think I got it from them because I haven't really made any major coral additions to the system since I moved everything over. I've just kind of been waiting for this tank to, you know, kind of settle down and start growing. So almost everything in here came out of my old tank. The only thing I've done adding addition-wise is I've added a lot of I've added some fish, and actually when I detected this stuff, I actually had some more fish to add. I got 3 leopard wrasses that I was adding tonight. So I haven't even got to really dip these guys yet. They've just been kind of hanging out in my summer. Just maybe Ficus sensitive pest. Yeah, Dicanthus. I mean, other than a quarantine, you know, like not a quarantine, but other than like a dip, I usually dip my stuff in Coral RX and Revive. Leave them in there for a couple minutes, rinse them off, you know, and into the tank they go. I've never really had much issue with, you know, these kinds of pests. Usually I think the dipping gets a lot of them. So I mean, you know, before I go use Flatworm Exit, I'm curious if it won't work. Because if it won't work, I mean, I'll take it back to the LFS tomorrow and, you know, just dip the 2 colonies where I've seen them. I've been blowing other stuff off to see if any of them are on there, but I'm not really seeing it on anything else. None of the stags have it. You know, it's really attacking a red planet and a Garth Bonsai. Those are the 2 that they were on. Memurf, I do have what I think is a PC Rainbow right there. Let me show you what it is. Plug this guy. So, I mean, that's... Oh, it's coming up pretty clear to me. Maybe I'll add another filter. Jeff, right now it's only two colonies that I identified with it. It's the 2 colonies. Let's see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. They're all from my old tank, Dave. Maybe a year. See, like this guy, nothing's coming off of this guy right now. Some stuff had come off of him earlier, but that's just dust. Those are not flatworms. We'd see if they're flatworms. Well, that would be my PC Rainbow here. Nothing's coming off of it. Nothing's coming off of there. Nothing's coming off of there. Oh, there's one. My wrasse just ate it. Squirting this guy pretty good, seeing if anything blows off of him. Try tricolor. Nope. Funny you mentioned that. I did used to have a Melanaris that was incredibly fat. But he got really big, so I traded him into the LFS when I upgraded and moved over tanks. I think it's time for me to probably get another one. Let's try the middle colonies over here. See if there's anything in there. So this guy here, I started noticing right around there is where I started seeing like some die-off. Like he has polyps out now, but let's see if anything comes off of him. Okay, so nothing came off of this guy. Nothing off of the Setosa. Nothing off of that Millie. Nothing off of that guy. Nope. Nope. Nothing off of the stag. Nothing off of this unknown up here. What was that one? Let's see. Let's blow this guy out a little bit more. Is that one? No, that looks like some. It's just my cis shrimp. Copepods. So nothing off of that guy. So all in all, I expected to have quite a bunch of them, which is why I kind of wanted to do the treatment. Because I didn't want this to get too out of hand. No, if there was anything on it. Nothing there. Shortcake. Nothing there. Nothing on that frag. Those are those. Nope. Nothing there. Green Slimer, nothing. Whatever this is, nothing. Pink lemonade, nothing. Nope. Sand. Nope. Whatever that is, nothing. Sorry, I don't know the names of any of this stuff, guys. They're just SPS to me. So yeah, like that whole blowing off process right there, I think I saw one and a wrasse ate it. But if you guys are telling me that how FlatWorm Exit isn't gonna work on this stuff, then I don't want to do it. I mean, I had my water change ready to go. I got carbon ready to go. I don't know. I'm a little. Now I'm a little worried that I got the wrong stuff. So, Woken, you're saying that how you've used it successfully, but not for SPS flatworms. I'm guessing you treated what, red planaria with it? That's what I'm thinking. You treated red planaria. I mean, I got the fish. I got the fish. I mean, I got there's 2 colonies infected right now. Should I just try blowing them off every day? Natural predator first, Tony. Yeah, I mean, I got no problem. I mean, I got 3 leopard wrasses in the tank. Is it still really purple? I don't get it. Has everybody seen a tank super purple? I mean, it is. Maybe if I make it 12K. Turn up the whites. Oh, you like the purple. I got it. All right. Yeah, Marlon, they are. They're eating a Garth bonsai, a little mini colony that I grew out, and they were eating a little red planet that I had. But I just blew everything off. I found 1. So are we thinking that maybe I just keep going with the, turkey-based everything every day, a couple of times? Now, if I take off that filter, I think it'll turn real blue. That's real blue there. So a 6 line. Okay, so apparently from what I read, Heniochus wrasses, which I think leopard wrasses are because they have that weird mouth. I think they go for flatworms. I got 3 of them. I mean, I can get 3 more from my LFS. They have 3, I bought 3 ornate leopard wrasses. And I can get 3 more regular leopard wrasses, females. I'm fine with that. I would love to have them. I think they would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's just blued out, I think. Let me put back on this filter. Nope, just one skimmer. Ian Reefs. Dipping is possible, Awoken. I mean, I have like, I don't know, guys. I mean, you can look at the picture and count how many SPS corals there are there. Dipping those guys on a regular basis or even once a week and then gluing them back to wherever they are, that's gonna be pretty crazy. Really pretty. Okay, so Reef dudes dose flatworm exit on his tank, no problem. No problem. A little bit of carbon, did a water change. I mean, it's just, I want to get ahead of this, guys. I don't want you know, I don't want these guys to get start getting real happy-go-lucky here with my thing. I have Interceptor, Al. I do have Interceptor. I have Interceptor and I have Levavisimo. I have Interceptor and Levavisimo. See, the thing about it is, I mean, the thing about it is, I heard that Levavisimo or Interceptor I think is for red bugs, and Levavisimo is for acro-eating flatworms. I hear that both of those things are harsher than FlatWorm Exit. So far, just about, I mean, most of the fish I've seen them eat one. I blew them off and they ate one. The wrasses is fine. I have like 90% wrasses in this tank. So, I mean, I don't think the purge from UNC, is that another chemical that you dose, West Coast? Or is that from that Reef to Reef thread where they say they've successfully killed acro-eating flatworms, dosing whatever they put inside? I mean, this is the part of the reason I went live, guys. I kind of want like a consensus from you guys. Because either way, if I dose it and the tank crashes, you're going to hear about it. If I dose it and everything is good, you're going to hear about it too. So I'm kind of seeing what you guys think. I have no problem getting an army of wrasses. For what I paid for this box, I can go and buy another wrasse that can get in there and eat stuff. So I just want to hear from you guys. You're the Reef family, so I was hoping that you guys might know. So let's put it to a vote, right? Do you guys think I should go Army of Wrasse, or should I dose 1.5 boxes of FlatWorm Exit, like right now? No, dips or wrasses won't get rid of eggs awoken. So the wrasses are going to be kind of like an ongoing thing. Dicanthus, if I pull them, I'm just going to toss them. If I'm going to go through that trouble, I'm just going to toss them. I mean, Garth Bonsai, I grow it back from a frag. The Red Planet, fairly common, I think, nowadays. Ian Reefs is FlatWorm Exit. FlatWorm Exit. FlatWorm Exit. So I got like 4 for flatworm. I don't know, Lisa. They're made of like titanium or something. I don't know what the hell those egg sacs are made of, but they could probably like go through a nuclear blast and still live. And it's funny because like this was not the video I was gonna do tonight. I was actually filming something really fun for you guys. A little update on the Fido system and some other Fido stuff. Marlon, when I pulled the acros this morning, I didn't see egg sacs on the acros. Okay, I didn't see them on the rock that were directly around the acros. So I didn't see eggs. That doesn't mean that they're not there, because I blew them off, and like an idiot, instead of turning off all my flow, I left the flow on, and you know, they kind of blew around the tank. The fish kind of went a little bit crazy, eating the majority of them that I can see. I came home, I didn't see any on the glass, so I'm just curious what you guys think what I should do. I'm prepared to dose the FlatWorm Exit right now. All right, I'm prepared to dose the FlatWorm Exit right now. I got it here. I already bought it. I'm just curious about, you know, what my options are. Nuke it. Lisa, you know what? From what I've seen of people dosing FlatWorm Exit, it won't kill them, but hold on. You guys saw that? The baby saw an open thing and went, no, I'm gonna go in there and grab some stuff. Yeah, that they all float to the top. It doesn't kill them, but I do believe that it kind of like screws with them a little bit. You know what I mean? Or it irritates the hell out of them. Okay, Marlon, you said Corlin Zuck flatworm stop. Well, I got 3 in the sump, Bubba Shinobi. I got 3 in the sump. Ready to go. So from what I hear, FlatWorm Exit is fairly safe. I mean, I have the stuff necessary to pull it out and a 30-gallon water change standing by, ready to go. You know, ready to pump in there. I have a carbon reactor with rocks carbon inline, and I have another 500 grams of carbon standing by. So I'm thinking between the two, we should be good. I mean, I think we'll know in a few seconds if I dose it. I'm all over the place with my decision, but my final answer is dose. So Lisa says to dose. Yeah, Awoken. I mean, after I add my triggers, the last fish are going to be an army of damsels. Just for fun, just because I want to. West Coast, you're saying dose it. Nah, T, I'm not going to kill them all. Of course not, hell no. I mean, it's going to, if I dose it, it's going to be that they'll get hit hard this first time for all of the adults and any babies that have hatched. What would need to happen is a week from now, I would need to dose it again. So basically so today's what, Wednesday night? So next Wednesday, I would dose again, do another water change. So I would kind of go through 3 cycles of it if this stuff works on them. Ryan, no, I've only lost 2 things. Well, I don't even know if I haven't lost the red planet. I've just lost the Garth bonsai, but even the Garth bonsai still has some green polyps on it. Bubba, I already got the fish. I got 3 wrasses in my sump right now, waiting to go into the display. So I'm like, I'm with you. I'll buy more fish. I'll do both. I'm just weighing the dangers of doing it. Better fish than wrasses are welcome. What do I need? Should I got an army of black tangs or something? The least risk is to add a crap load of wrasses and blow off every colony every single day for the next week or 2 weeks and hope that the wrasses get a taste for them and just go to town. An army of nudibranchs. That could work, maybe. But yeah, but Tony, you know, what I'm concerned with is while I'm blowing off these corals and stuff, that I'm still allowing the flatworms to damage them, which sucks, you know. I really don't want to have a bunch of pale SPSs with bite marks all over them, just waiting for me to keep blowing them off. Salty, if the nudies are inexpensive, bro, I mean, I'll bag them up and ship them to the next person with aqua eating flatworms. A 6-line marlin? I have a cryptid wrasse in there right now. Looks kind of like a 6-line, but with really big eyes. And I don't have a problem getting a 6-line. I actually took my old 6-line out of this system when I did the transfer because I wanted to add new fish. My 6-line wasn't, he wasn't violent. He was a nice 6-line, but I did not want him to be in there while I was still adding wrasses and stuff like that to the system. So I figured I would trade him into the store and grab another one at the end of my stocking cycle. If I ever did. I mean, from what you guys are telling me right now, 6-line Melanaris wrasses, apparently they're gonna do the job, you think? I mean, I would love it, especially if they start going to town on these guys. Especially if they start going to town. All right. It's getting late, and I want to dose. So let's do it. Let's see what happens when you dose to the tank. I mean, what's a water change going to do? It's not going to hurt me. Let's turn off my feed pump to the carbon reactor and my UV. UV sterilizer. I got too many controllable outlets. So sterilizer, carbon reactor. It's not, they're fairly far apart. Marlon, they're a good distance apart, which kind of makes me think other things could have a problem. So this is the bonsai right there. And other than a few polyps on it that you probably can't see really well, it's probably dead. Don't know. This is the RP right there. And it's holding on. It still has some polyps on it. Definitely got a lot of bite marks on it though. You know, I mean, all this is new growth from when I moved it to this tank. So I don't know. I haven't seen bite marks on anything else. Short kick, you know, looking good. You know. Yeah. I mean, they're getting pulled. They're gonna get pulled. I'm gonna pull them in a few seconds. I just kind of want to see after I dose what's gonna happen. Try both of those. Go World War Z and nuke. Let's see, carbon reactor off, UV sterilizer off. Yep. So let's see here. FlatWorm Exit. Says here, siphon out as many as possible, keep sufficient activated carbon in the canister ready, turn off UV ozone, remove activated carbon, keep the skimmer turned on. Do not underestimate the number of 4 drops for every 20 liters or 5 gallons. So for 1 capful is good for 75 gallons. So let's do 375 gallons. Oh, it's not clickbait, click-clack. It's real. Yeah, Ryan, at 25 bucks each. Oh yeah, so there we go. FlatWorm Exit. So we're gonna put this whole bottle in, and then we're gonna do a cap full of the other bottle. And we're gonna see how that goes. There we go. All right, that's one bottle gone. Not sure how long it's supposed to take before they start coming up, but I will need to add another cap full from the second bottle. Some of this good stuff right here. Ryan Gill, honestly, probably magic. I honestly don't know. I wish I did. Does it say what the active ingredient is? Maybe it's like fairy dust or something. I don't know. All right, here we go. Second bottle. So we're going to do 1 capful. That'll be 375 gallons. So that's 375 gallons worth there, but I think I'm a little over 400 total. Let's see. So I put 375 gallons worth. No visible death will add 50% more. So it looks like you can kind of overdose by about 50%. So if I'm about 400 gallons total volume, let's see, another 4 drops for every 5 gallons. Yeah, I just have to leave on the skimmer. Let's see. Let's do another 30 drops. That'll account for sump and refugium, which is roughly around 30 gallons or so. Hey, what's going on, Graham? Let's do that. Hey Marlon, I'm gonna actually look into that, but you know, as soon as I get through this waste of $50, I'm gonna look into that. So we got some. Let's see what's happening so far. I didn't feed these guys this afternoon, so if they start floating up, then it's going to be good times, good times. So far, nothing. Fish look fine, corals look fine. Yep. So I dosed 300 gallons worth, 75, that's 375, and then another 30 gallons worth. So dose roughly about 400 gallons worth of FlatWorm Exit. Let's see if anything exits. Tina, I don't know of very many reefers that have made it to full-blown SPS reef that have never encountered some kind of pest, either through dipping or whatever. It's just a fact, you know. You could be as you know, careful as you want to with everything. You know, take the risks. You take a chance. You accept the risks, right? So I took a chance. I mean, I did a dip. I dip everything before it goes into the tank. But I don't know. Maybe it's just not eggs snuck in on something. Yeah, I mean, flatworms are pretty common. I've seen them multiple times in my career, so my reefing career, that is. Yeah, we'll see. So 9:50, been a couple of minutes. We'll see if they start moving around, if anything starts reacting. So far, nothing's reacting. Everything seems to be fine. Oh, I'm worried too. But yeah, I woke in. But hey, Graham, you guys got a red planet for me sitting down at Nemo's, right? Just make sure you have a nice big chunk ready for me to replace mine if it bit the dust. I need a red planet and a Garf Bonsai. So tell Kevin, make sure that, there you go. So a Garf Bonsai and a red planet. Appreciate it, bud. Just put it on my back rack. Yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, GT Muldowney there is one of the guys from that works at Nemo's Reef. So that's pretty much where I get the majority of my stuff and fish. Cool rare crap that I can't find anywhere else. So it's fortunate that you joined tonight, bud. Because I'm going to need to restock. So far, nothing. I mean, the evidence that I saw should be dead ones, should be float, not dead, but stunned. Now, I did read where it said that it won't kill them like they will kill planaria, but that it will like screw with them hardcore and cause them to detach in the same way that planaria will, but it won't kill them. I'll be happy if they detached, because that'll give my fish a chance to go to town on them a little bit. In the meantime, you know what? Let's add those. I'm gonna get one of those anemones. I'll let Kevin know. Appreciate it, Graham. Yeah, let's add those wrasses, my leopards. Yep, dicanthus. I just figured I'd give it another 5 or 10 minutes to kind of mix around and get through the system, and then I'm gonna get in there with a turkey baster a little bit. Yeah, he's a good eater, man. That guy is a great eater. Oh, so wait a minute. So guys, it looks like it's working because I don't have big floaters, but these guys are chomping at little things. Let's see, what are those? Those are Oh, those are copepods. What are those? What are those? Oh, those are just bubbles, a little bit of sand. These guys are chomping on something. Oh yeah, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see them. Let's see if I can kind of focus. Oh yeah, they're moving. They are moving. But these aren't flatworms. These are planaria. So these aren't flatworms. These are planaria. I'm seeing some on the glass right now. So I don't know if what's floating are them, but I am seeing on the glass planaria, red planaria. Dave, I think that would be super futile, bro. I mean, these guys are so freaking tiny. They're not even out. It's like picking up grains of sand one by one. So it looks like that's what these guys are eating. Look, oh yeah, they're pissed. They are pissed. You guys can see them, right? The white specks on the glass? Yep. So those aren't flatworms. Well, they're a type of flatworms. Those are red planaria. Those haven't harmed anything. They don't eat corals, so those aren't flatworms. Well, you know what? Get those guys out too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, and Awoken, I feed Fido every day. So, I mean, Phyto. A lot of Phyto. So I guess those guys have been exploding. You know who really likes Fido? Those guys. They love some Fido. They think it's delicious. Mangroves are doing good. Let's get those guys out of the bag. Yeah, planaria look like little flat Casper the Friendly Ghosts, Tina. You know, they have like a big head, little willowy bodies. They're kind of funny looking. Got my water change ready. Those guys are going crazy. I want to see them stop moving. That's the key. Once I see them stop moving, then I'll know it's time to go. Time to throw the carbon on. I don't want to throw the carbon on yet. I want the meds to work through. Actually, I got a piece of filter floss in there in my return section. I kind of want the meds to go through the whole thing, but I do have fresh carbon socks fresh socks to put in there. And I got me some carbon, some good carbon, ready to rock and roll. All right, Graham. Talk to you later, buddy. Oh, nice touch, Retsy. I got a free filter bag. Looks good. So that carbon is ready to go. Well, that stuff works pretty fast. All right, let's get these guys out. Freak out. Hey, what's going on, Rico? I wanted to get Hangouts working, but I don't know how to make Hangouts work. I wasn't sure how to set it up, and that's probably my fault, Dave. I didn't watch your video on how to make Hangouts work with live streaming. That's why I don't have any guests. I would love to have had some of you guys in here with me. Yeah, Rico, FlatWorm Exit seems to be doing the job, man. Oh, they're wigging out. They are wigging out. When I stop seeing them on the glass a little bit, I think they'll be in the zone. Let's see if I could. I can bring you guys closer. Let's see. Never getting that back. So this thing takes control of your camera. What's pop do? Focus. Not all the particles, some of it's sand, but these little spots here on the thing right here, those are some of the worms. Some of it was like just sand. That's just sand or whatever. Die! Yep, my water change is right here. Ready to go. Mixed up since this morning. 32 gallons. Ready to rock and roll. That's the water change exit hole, aka the window. So a lot of them have stopped, which I hope means that they be dead. So, oh man, it's hard to see this guy. This guy is not a planaria. He is a legit acro-eating flatworm. And I see not many at all. I don't really see any. I see him. He's dead. He ain't moving no more. And these guys are just Catherines and everybody just look at them. They're eating everything. Animals. And these guys are just like, let me in the tank, man. I just want to go in there and help, bro. Throw me in, Captain. Put me in, coach. They want to get in there. What's going on, people? Everyone who joined, thank you for joining this saga of live tank crashes. They're wonderful. Nothing's turn on white light. White light in the tank. Ian Reefs, give RAS visual on those worms. All right, no problem. We can do that. Let's see. Let us bump up the whites and make the brightness a little bit brighter. Flatworms are illegal in North Carolina, bro. Why you do that? I wasn't sure. Slowly? My fish are used to discos, bro. They'll run away for 5 seconds, then they'll be back, ready to go. Don't start with this nonsense, Ecotech. Go back in there. Ecotech be not listening. All right, let me test this water real quick for these wrasses for salinity. They're temp acclimated already. I've been there for about an hour. Let's just see what the salinity is at. Relax, dude. Relax. Calm down. Oh, perfect. Same as the tank. They're good to go. Perfect. All right, boys. Time to go in and get to work. All right. Who wants to put bets on whether or not the leopard wrasses will just literally go in the tank and hide and I won't see them for like 3 weeks? Watch this shit. Damn, I wish I had 2 hands. Well, I do have 2 hands. I mean, I wish I had 3 hands. All right, leopard wrasses. Come here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, no. Ah! Go, fishy. No, I didn't drop the phone in the bucket. He jumped out of the bucket. It's not even a bucket, it's a bowl. It's my fish bowl. He jumped out and he went there and I grabbed him and then I tried to lift him up and he went there and then I got him and then I threw him up there and then he went and hid over there. No, he didn't go into the sump, Awoken. Let's try this again. They're very, very fast. Let's see if we could do it one more time. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. All right. You guys gonna be like that. Everybody else be all right with the whole let me pick you up situation. But y'all gotta go and be dorks about it. There you go. I got a net. All right, go in the tank. There they are. And they're gonna go hide. Oh, maybe not these guys. Are you guys gonna hang out? You're gonna hang out and play? Ah, they're so pretty. Ornate wrasses. Trio. Don't ask me if they're male or female or none of that, because I don't know. They're just pretty. Okay. So the wrasses are in. Don't do what I do, people. Right now, I feel like I should be receiving a content strike from inappropriate reefer. Alrighty. So 9:50 they were in. It hasn't quite been 30 minutes. The instruction says that if I don't see massive death within 30 minutes, add 50%. As they start to die, commence with the activated carbon to take out any toxic body fluids. After an hour or so, you can turn on your UV or ozone. So, I see some death. I don't see everybody dying. I see them freaking out. I'm curious if that means that they're dying. What say you guys? Are they freaking out because they're dying, or they're freaking out because they're irritated? Or should I just put the rest in? Moby is like, WTF? What's going on, homie? I should be asleep, and you're in here putting chemicals in my tank. I really think you... Oh, look, they came out. All 3 leopard wrasses are out. There's one on this side, there's one in the middle, and there's one on the far end. And nobody's bothering them. See? I just proved it. Add fish when it's... You can add fish whenever you want. Not really. Don't do that, guys. Seriously. Put them in at night like normal, sane people. Not me. Don't do what I do. They're just swimming. They're just swimming. I think I traumatized the hell out of that first one, though. He's going to grow up special. I just know it. Put the rest in. Ian Reefs, what are you trying to do? That was a rhetorical question. Of course I can't put the rest in. I could put another cap in. Which I think I can do for the next... let's wait the full 30 minutes. 9:50 we put it in. 10:20 we'll know if it worked. Well, it's doing something. So it's pissed off a whole bunch of something. Well, see, look, Marlon, we've actually solved another thing. You want to add fish whenever you want, you know, just get a flatworm infestation, dose FlatWorm Exit, and when all your fish are high, throw in whatever you want. I mean, right? Works for me. Yeah, you're thinking carbon it up, Ian Reefs? Let's give it the extra 2 minutes. I want to see if these guys are really dead. I want them to stop moving. So far it's planaria. So far it's planaria. I'm not seeing. Let's blow some stuff off. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if anything comes off of these guys when I start blowing some stuff off. Thanks, Lisa. You're awesome. All right, let's slide to the right. Let's see. Flatworms, where are you? Nope, dust. Not flatworm. Nope. Flatworms, where are you? Not flatworms. More dust. Any you guys want to go ahead and die horrible deaths? Oh yeah, got one. So there are still some in here. They're not moving though. All right. I saw one. A wrasse ate it. It was already floating. Let's go to the middle. What's going on here? A lot of water refilling. There we go. Let's go. Nothing. 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 Nothing on the red planet. Nothing. Whatever that thing is. Nothing on this unknown acro. Nothing on this guy. Nothing on that guy. Nothing on there. All right. Getting a whole lot of nothing, boys and girls. Other than planaria freaking out, I think it's time for the carbon. What y'all think? Carbon time? Flatworm shark to do. You got it. You got it, Lisa. Would microbubbling help lift off the flatworms? I don't know. It might not help lift them off per se, but if any dying people are in there, they very well might. Carbon. All right, I am starting up the carbon reactor. There we go. So carbon, UV sterilizer is online. Carbon reactor is online. All right. And I'm gonna go throw this in the sump as well. Got me some Reef spec carbon. Probably gonna run these for a couple of days, at least overnight. Yeah, apparently they release toxins when they die. Kind of like kill switches. They're like, whatever, bro. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take all you guys with me, because this is how I roll. So, in short, you know, pretty much flatworms are flatworms are dicks. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's do this. All right, got me a bag of carbon. I'm not gonna use the whole bottle because, you know, I'm not a savage. I already have some carbon down there. This is just for like help. Back in a flash. so my carbon bag is ready. Now I'm going to put this in a high flow area. Yep. Looks pretty high flow to me. Alright, so the carbon is in play, and all of the wrasses are also in play. Thanks, Daily Reefing Bud. FlatWorm Exit a few seconds ago, about 30 minutes ago, give or take. Killed a lot of planaria. Looks like I hurt some flatworms. Been blowing off some coral, seeing if there's any there. Haven't been finding much of anything. Added some fish that should help with the eating of said flatworms. And gonna be exploring lots of other flatworm killing things, because I know this is not over. This is just round one. I know those bastards are gonna come back for a rematch, and I'm gonna be ready for them. Well, so far everything is fine. The corals or the fish, they have not. They didn't wink, man. They're all right. Nothing closed up. LPS didn't close up. Nothing. Let me get this back into regular mode. Oh. Calm down, fish. One 6-line. Yeah, I've heard that a few times tonight. Get a 6-line. I could do that. I'm gonna try some other types of wrasses first, but then the 6-line will make its way in here. I really hope I get a nice one. So how long does it say to do the water change? Ooh, I made a boo-boo. I shouldn't have turned on the UV yet. Let's turn that off. Just carbon. Yeah. Carbon. Carbon copy. Fish are looking good, corals are looking good, flatworms are looking dead. They never covered over any of your softies or anything like that, man? Like they never like covered over like you know, A cans or anything? They just kind of just lived in your refuge alone? It's pretty cool if, because I heard they can get really really crazy. And undoubtedly, I'm guessing my issue with planaria in general probably came about due to my phytodosing by making a great environment for them to breed. And they're not bad, so I mean, well, not too bad at least. It's just the acro eating ones that I don't like. Alright. Alright. How long you guys think I should wait before I do the water change? Maybe an hour or so, you think? I think I'm right around 10 right now, daily reefing. But a lot of them are new additions. So I'm thinking perhaps they were not, they weren't doing such a great job. So I gotta get, like, what kind of wrasses did you have? The ones that you think were most impactful? Because I kind of have like the pretty ones, you know, lineatus. I don't know how good that guy is. I got a Catherine's, I got tricolor, a couple of other wrasses I don't know the name of. Yeah, I got a yellow chorus that is very fat and very healthy. I guess I could pick up a green chorus. I had a Melanaris daily that was very fat, very healthy all the time. I think that guy put in some work, so it might be in my best interest to. My LFS is having a nice reef sale this weekend, so it's their anniversary at Upscale Aquatics. So they're gonna have like great deals on fish and stuff. So I'm thinking I can probably go in there and score some nice wrasses. At least some worker fish. Somebody had asked before, did you see any like springery damsels or anything like that also eating like, you know, pest stuff? I heard springery damsels are really, really good for that. I've never kept them myself, so I don't know. My male Antheus is a real jerk to his girls, I swear. He has 3 chicks, and he has to be a, you know, just be a knob to all 3 of them. Like, why? Have you? Do you know if you can keep them in a nice school, Ian Reefs? Do you know if they school well, or do they kill each other off? I would be curious to know if they kill each other off. You know, Highlander style till there's one left. Okay. Hey, as long as they school, man. That's pretty cool. Do you suggest adding them at the beginning? Haha, method. Yeah, bro, not full lights. It's actually on the downward wane. But yeah, I was dosing some medication in the tank. Some good old FlatWorm Exit. killing some planaria, aqua-eating flatworms, or any that I could find. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with these ornate wrasses. They're just out and about, man. I expected them to hide for like 3 weeks. You know, I had 3 more. Is 6 ornate wrasses too much for a 350? Should I just get the other 3? Or maybe I should get 3 leopards instead. Vote in the chat. Should I get 3 more ornate wrasses or get 3 leopard wrasses instead? I had one, Tina. I traded it into the LFS before I set this tank up because I didn't want it to be in here, established territory, while I was still adding fish. So I always told myself I'd get one later on after I finished with adding the majority of the fish. Really? The leopard looks nice. They were the same price, so I mean, I'm gonna get them for around $29 a piece. So pick up 3 leopards. I mean, I'll call them tomorrow and tell them, yo, catch 3 leopards for me. Pink stripe or possum? I've seen the possum wrasses before. They look nice. Pink stripes I heard were bully. I'm not sure if that's the one I heard was a bully or not. I'm curious. Alright, let me check and see if these guys are still moving or if they're dead. Damn. Okay, so guys, it looks like that stuff worked. Damn, it looked like it worked really well, actually. So, you remember those guys that were moving around on the glass? Well, they ain't moving no more. And as soon as I got within 2 teeny little millimeters of them or whatever, just the slightest breeze blew them off, and they ain't wiggling. I can tell you that much. They are not wiggling. So they are dead. Dead. And I'm hoping that this carbon is having an effect. Hey Ryan, thanks for joining, man. You guys know me. I'm not a live streamer. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just having fun. I'm glad you guys are here with me, because I figured if this thing was gonna crash tonight, at least you guys get to see it live, right? You know, I'm that type of dude. I'm really straightforward. Yeah, they look dead, kids. They look dead. Not seeing any flatworms doesn't mean I don't have any. Doesn't mean that there's not like 3.5 billion eggs probably 2 inches away from my glass. Doesn't mean that they're not like straight up planning jihad on my tank for like next week or something. So, all right. I think at this point I should maybe just wipe the bodies off the glass and do the water change. Sounds like a plan. All right, Daily Reef, and thanks for joining, man. Hope things turn around for your tank too, bud. Looking forward to an update soon. All right. So I think you guys are gonna like this, how I do my water changes. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Watch this. Ready for water change. This is what I change my water with. This sucks the water out so fast that if I'm not careful, I could probably suck a fish out. So I gotta be real careful with this here water change. All right. So I'm gonna clean out the glass real quick and then do the water change. Someone asked what I use for flow. I use 4 Apex waves. And I have 2 gyres. I don't use them. Probably gonna sell them soon. They're the Ice Cap Gyre 3Ks. If anybody wants to buy them, they're still under warranty. Less than a year old. Bought them on Amazon like 2 months ago. Get at me, bro. All right, first things first, we're gonna turn off my skimmer, my ATO, all the wave pumps, I'm gonna turn on my T5s. Alright, so I can see what's going on. I'm sorry if you guys don't like my water change. These are times where I wish Rico was running the show. Alright, so the pump's off, the skimmer's off, the ATO's off, the core 20 is now off. There we go. Core 20 is off. Sump will now fill to uncomfortable levels. Nah, it feels to a fine level. Alright. Now I made a mark on the back of my tank where I know exactly 30 gallons is. Trust. So I know exactly. Hell yeah, Awoken. Right out the window, baby. Right out the window. It is the best. Okay, for reference, there's some plants out there that I really want to kill. So I figured salt water might kill them, but it's also really easy to do it out the window. I mean, why not, right? All right, let's do it. Let's do the water change. Well, if they're going stronger, oh well. Still not really want to run a hose to the sink. That's hard. Here we go. Go away. All right. That's 30 gallons. That's 30 gallons out. Now we put 30 gallons back in. Pump. Use my phone to start the utility outlet on my Apex. Yeah, it'd be the favorite shirt for reefing in. Still streaming.
Oh. I thought you were done. I'll let you go.
Now it just fills. Don't start with me, Eco Smart. Now, because I have like a 10-year-old Mag 5 filling up the tank through a 1/2-inch hose, takes a while, fortunately. But as soon as it covers over the waves, I turn on the pumps so that it can start mixing. Waves won't mix unless they're submerged by water. I run 8.5 EN Reefs. 8.5 all day. The red circle coral in the middle on the bottom. That guy? Scullies. So everything against that row there are all scullies. Yeah, all scullies. Those four there are scullies. There's like a lobo there, a Welsophilia, sorry, what's it called? A Welsoni. Yeah, I really like that one too, the Welsonis. They're Australian. They have like the craziest colors. But, yeah, it's kind of like, it's really orange, bloody red in the middle, and kind of like a tan purple on the outside. The other ones are kind of like a war paint, orange and red. Yeah, those all of those are gone. They're going to be gone into the new tank. Actually, you guys are sitting on the new tank right now. I haven't shown you guys this yet, but. So this is the new softy tank. Make sure I get this right. There we go. Yeah, this is the new softy tank. Using it's a standard Marineland 60-gallon cube, drilled with the eShops Mini, 2 1-inch, 1 primary drain, 1 emergency drain. And this is going to go where the frag system is right now. And check this out. Sneak peek of the sump system, skimmer, all skims. And XR15. And I got 2 24-inch Aquatic Life hybrid T5s that are going to go on there. And believe it or not, that guy's going to get a calcium reactor. I got a Reef Octopus 1000 calcium reactor that's going to go on the softy tank. And yeah, so should be a lot of fun. That's the next build. I got pretty much everything for it. Just a matter of getting it all set up. I've been waiting for my rock structure to be completed because I'm getting something really, really cool, really special for this tank. There won't be any rocks around the tank, meaning it's going to be just one solid structure. Jamie, so my take on it is every time you've seen a person who said, I have a mixed reef, you tend to see a person with tons of softies and a few SPS kind of thrown in there, you know, really hardy ones, some stags, some bird's nests and stuff like that. And when you see somebody who does a SPS reef, you'll see tons of, you know, a little bit more difficult to keep SPS, but then you'll also see a couple of softies that can tolerate some flow. You see some softies that can tolerate some flow. The odd scoly, a couple of acans, some zoos, stuff like that. You'll see those guys. But in what I've come to find out is that these guys love some flow. I get the best polyp extension with flow when I thought I would have less polyp extension because they were getting kind of like hit with a lot of flow. It was complete opposite. I got more polyp extension because of the flow. That coupled with, I also started realizing that some of these softies weren't opening up as big as I wanted them to be. Like, my Aussie torch is actually like 3 heads. One of those heads is supposed to go to SC Reefer. It just hasn't been opening up. It's been kind of short and stubby because of the flow. When I lower the flow, it opens up huge, big, long tentacles, like what seems to me like 6, 7, 8-inch tentacles, it looks like. And that's what I want it to be. I want it to live its best life. And it's not living its best life in an SPS reef. That's just how it is. Placement is also an issue for me because I can't place SPS where I want them to because I have to take into account if there's softies around it. That's kind of annoying. So I hate that portion of it. So I've been kind of thinking about it for a long time, and really if I want to have a ton of softies, I really want to have a tank that will do them justice. So that's why I said, you know what, if I have the space, I'll do a softie only tank, which for the most part I think should make things a little bit easier. I'm gonna see where I'm at water-wise. Turn off YouTube pump. No siphon, no siphon. I turned on the sump. See if that'll pump some water up. Yeah, LPS. LPS, torches, hammers, stuff like that. So that's my end goal. Get nice system, nice big fat billy pipe style A-cans. Yeah, pretty much, Tina. I'm just topping it off right now. I don't use all the water that's in the water change. I end up using some of this water for Fido because I'm going to split the Fido. But yeah, I use a fair amount of it. the water change is done. Yep. So guys, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. All your support, moral, and all of the help that you guys gave me tonight. Making a decision about what I wanted to do here. Ultimately, I think I made the right decision. Time will tell. And we'll definitely be talking soon. We'll let you know how everything goes and you know, how everything panned out. But thanks guys. Look for an update. Please like, subscribe. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. But I will see you next time. All right. Thanks Tina. Thanks Awoken for taking care of the chat. You know, Lisa. You guys rock, as always. Have a good one. Hope I entertained some of you tonight. Later.